Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events, on hot topics, and a lot of stuff that's happening in our lives and in your lives. We do personal readings as well, so if you'd like to have a personal reading, just look down beneath in the description. You can find us there. We also do energy healings as well. Lynn and Kaila, they specialize in energy healings, and I specialize in vocal singing energy healing. So there you go. If you need me to sing you a song, information is below. And in this video, we are going to be exploring what happened yesterday, I believe it was, the Mexican Navy ship.
Saturday, I believe.
Was it Saturday?
I think I believe so. Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
I think
recently.
the 15th, because wasn't that the difference in the dates that people were talking
Was
about?
it possibly either Friday or Saturday?
I think so.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, just recently, the Mexican Navy ship that hit the Brooklyn Bridge, and that was a sight to see. So we want to see what happened with that. What do the cards have to say about that incident? Was it a psyop? Was it done on purpose? Was it just a regular accident? Who was behind it? We want to see what the cards have to say, not us. We just read the cards. And she's showing it. And it kind of looks like, now this is kind of like a slow motion. And there were people on the top there hanging from those bars that came down. They were swinging. Did you all see
They
that?
were up on the masts. Yeah,
On the
the sail
masts,
masts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what it's called? The masts? You
Yeah.
can tell I don't go on a boat that much. I sent you some images.
Yeah. I'm
As
good.
well. Yeah, I don't go on a boat that often. I remember one time I went on a little sailboat sailing in the
But see, these
Mediterranean.
look,
Oh, there they
these
are.
look earlier, because that picture that shows, I don't know if they really were up there,
And
because
is that the same image, the same boat?
these are the ones
Okay.
that you sent me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if is that the same boat though.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely the same boat. It's a tall
You,
ship.
you
It's a
know why
tall
I'm
ship.
asking?
Why?
Because it went. If I might have made a Wikipedia mistake here,
Uh-oh.
because
Not
that
again.
because that picture that I sent you with the masks coming down, it was at night,
Yeah,
and those guys in that picture
they're
are
on
hanging
during the
in the
day.
daytime. So
Yeah,
there you go. You see,
but
don't
yeah, but
don't get your images from
saying people
Wikipedia.
were
No, I
up
didn't
on
do
the
that.
mast, and I don't understand why they would have been, because if you know you're going to hit the bridge, the last thing you're going to do is go up there, because there's no way to drop the mast to get it at that point. So to me, that's almost like a suicide mission, trying to jump
Right.
up there when you know it's going to hit the bridge.
Well, I don't
I
know
mean,
what they were doing up there, but, and they said that there was some sort of mechanical issue. They lost power. This sounds familiar. This happened recently before. And so, and the boat was going in the wrong direction, they said. It was not supposed to be going in that direction.
I
So
can
they
also
lost
tell you, looking at the currents, because I know
control.
they're saying, oh, the currents in the East River. It doesn't
Uh-huh.
look like that East River is moving too fast.
Well, they did blame it on the current too, as far as I know.
Of course. He's also closer to the shore. Typically, the currents are more out towards the middle.
the way it was moving, it just looked like somebody just fell asleep at the wheel. And maybe those guys were up at the top because they were trying to fix something from happening. They were trying to, because they saw that it was like veering off. And so they tried to run up there. But the motors aren't up there. The motors are down below, beneath, right?
Oh, yep.
So, and then if you're going to be in a big city with bridges, how in the world, are you going to be hanging out
I don't
up there?
understand why they were on the East River to begin with, because you know the Brooklyn Bridge is there.
And
No,
and not
and it's
only
a
that,
Navy
what is the
ship,
Navy?
they
What is the
said.
Navy doing on a boat in New York?
It's so strange.
Oh boy, this shit.
Not to mention the name, so I went looking for the name because I was like, maybe, just like we had Sovereignty win that, what was it, the Kentucky Derby recently, maybe
Yeah,
the name is symbolic. It's Cuauhtemoc, and it
yeah.
stands for descending eagle. Not
Oh.
so maybe somebody can look into that. Maybe that was symbolic in some way, who knows?
And if they found out what it is, please come back and comment down below and let us know what you found. So, who wants to pull on this? You want me to pull on it? You want to pull on it, Kyla? What do you want to?
Either one, I'm good either way.
Okay, I'll let you pull on it. I'll let you pull on it. Because since I'm American, I'll let you.
Okay, so what do we want to ask?
What do you want to ask, Lynn? You got to formulate
What do
these
they want to tell
questions.
us about it? Is it a calm? Did it really happen? I mean, we know the last time ships hit bridges and knocked things out, it was really, it seemed like they were rescuing children on the other side and stuff like that. But, is this just
Yeah.
another look
Is it
over
another
here?
psyop? Is it a
Yeah.
psyop? Is it who was behind it? Let's see what
Yeah.
with the general pool we can find out.
I mean, I don't understand why a tall ship is on the East River.
It looked like a tourist thing. I mean, it was look.
They,
It's
the, the tall ships, I can remember they used to come, like they came to Rochester when we had our 150th, celebration, 150 years. It was the tall ships. It was a huge weekend and people would come and you'd go on, you could go do tours on the tall ships. The tall ships travel all around the world to different cities and stuff like that. That's nothing new. I just didn't realize Mexico had one, but
wow, Mexico out of all places in New York like that, in a Navy one. I mean, it looked like a pretty ship for it to be a Navy ship. I mean, maybe it was a Navy party ship. Looked really elegant to me with all those beautiful lights and stuff. I mean,
It did.
yeah, they had some Christmas lights on those masts, didn't they?
looked like a wedding ship or something like that.
Definitely festive.
Not your
And
usual Mexican colors though. When
no, and did you all see there was one guy running back and forth with his cell phone? He was like filming like this
Oh,
while it was
I didn't
happening.
notice.
I was like, oh my
so
goodness.
yeah.
Hmm.
Look at
Oh,
these
there's
cards.
So how did
some.
you ask your question?
Yeah, what does the universe want to tell us about this? Is it, is it something hidden? Is it a calm? And who did it? I did ask that, but I'm not sure it's telling us exactly who did it here. It does look like there was some sort of loss of control happening with the Five of Pentacles in the background, like they said. Definitely hidden things here. We have the Seven of Cups, that's shady business, right? So not everything you're being told is truth. We have the Moon card, that is also shady. We have the Ten of Cups below the Moon, which is a facade. Definitely something going on here that we're not being told about. It's not exactly as they're portraying this. We have the King
Yeah.
of Cups, hidden stuff. We have the sun, it's shining a light on something, so definitely a calm somewhere. Some sort of hidden message coming across. It's a
It's also
creative show. We have a creative show happening with the Ace of Cups. That's what I'm seeing.
just real quickly with that Sun card and the King of Cups. I really do think it was a look over here, and we're gonna go rescue some kids too with that Sun card and the child on there. So,
But that would be good if that was the case.
yep. Yep. I mean, if you want to pull two clarifiers
You
and
can do
see.
some clarifiers
Yeah,
on.
I was just saying, is there truth and integrity to what you just said? We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands.
Well, so the death card is the card that we see, that it's portrayed to the public.
And two died, right?
That's
Did
what they
they?
said.
Supposedly
Oh
two
my
sailors
gosh.
died. Yes.
Oh
Yes.
wow, I didn't know that.
So, and the moon card
Um,
is a death card, can be a death
so
card.
yeah, someone was actually hurt. I mean, even by the Five of Pentacles, someone was really actually hurt.
Yep.
Some type of real dysfunction. So it's the Seven of Cups is a dysfunction. Did you pull clarifiers, Kyla?
I did put clarifiers on what Lynn was saying. Was it a distraction and were they really saving little
Oh yeah,
ones?
those three cards that you got. So was it? It
Yes.
came. I would say a yes with that, right?
I would say yes. Yeah, that's part of it.
So let's see who caused this. Let me. I'll do a three-card pull. So who actually wanted this to happen? Who planned this? Who had that Nine of Cups energy that wanted to actually make this happen? Okay, who was it? Six of Pentacles. Someone at a distance. Someone that was manipulating, making something, fabricating something at a distance. And the Knight of Cups. You
Yeah,
got
the
the
Knight
Knight of
of
Cups
Cups
before too.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the Knight of Cups represent in this? Okay, I said, what does it represent? The Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands too.
That's one of our good
Maybe they,
guys.
by this card here, maybe they remote controlled something. Maybe
Yeah, they
something
could
was
have.
remote.
Yeah, we kind of think that's what happened with one of the other boats that hit. When was it? Last fall. The one it seemed like because the lights were flashing off and on, and it was
Right.
doing
They
all kinds of
said the
crazy
same
stuff.
thing. They lost control.
And so if you one of the things that I think Meg and Red Pill Rooster were talking about last night, right? This Comey post, 8647. And if you 86 someone, that's basically getting rid of them. And 47 we know is who is our seated president right now. And from September 11th, 2001 to May 15th on Friday when the ship wrecked, comes up to 8,647 days.
Oh my goodness.
So could be a bit more than what we know. I did see something else, the 86. They had a picture of, I think Janine posted it, Whitmer. She is, I think, the Michigan governor, and she was doing an interview, and you saw blocks that had 8645 because Trump was still president when she was doing all that
Oh,
Wow,
seal.
that's spooky.
And then Trump was on X saying, even kids know what 86 means. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the street code, street talker,
yeah.
right? But so from the cards that we got, how would you sum that up before I ask before I think of another question? How would you sum it up? That it
So
was
far, what I'm
control.
seeing is pretty much similar to what we got on with the last boat
Yeah.
crash that happened. Yes, something happened, but whatever you're being told is not the truth. You know, there is some a bit of a creative show happening, and you know, a lot of hidden things. And I asked for three cards to clarify who was behind it, just like you did, Barbara. And I didn't get a clear answer as well. I got the Eight of Wands though, so it's drawing a lot of attention. It's about quite possibly, as you said, drawing eyes away from something else and putting it on what's happening here. Then we have, this is a fighting card, right? So we have the Five of Wands. This is like a battle happening. So
Part
it's
of
a
the
fight.
war?
Yeah. And then it's a lot of gossip and innuendo going to come up about this, very similar to the last boat crash that we had.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if we recall correctly, with the last boat that crashed, I think into the Verrazano Bridge, um, we heard stories that actually they had stopped the traffic from going over the bridge. Like police had
Oh yeah, I
blockades
remember
before
that.
the boat
Yeah,
crashed and stuff
I
like
Right.
that.
remember
So,
that.
There were so
and
many
that was in the
stories.
middle of the night. It didn't happen like during the busy rush hour and stuff like that. So these may have been things that have been planned by the bad side, but the white hats came in and kind of have nixed it or made it lessen, but or kept it going just to use it to hide situations. And we know with Evergreen and everything else like that, and the shipping containers, which are used to traffic people, those shipping containers, come across ships and stuff like that. So sometimes you need the distractions on the rivers.
Do you have your pendulum, Lynn?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we ask it? Does this whole event have anything to do with little people?
All right. Hold on. Okay, Barbara, go ahead. Well, go ahead.
Does this boat event in New York just have to do with little people?
Yes.
So we're on the same track as last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it
Yes.
have anything to do with the Diddy trial?
Yes.
I got the same thing because as you were asking, I think Lynn, you had mentioned this from an interview with Megan. I can't remember who else
Red
it
Pill
was.
Rooster. Red Pill
Right.
Rooster.
That I think it was mentioned that the last ship that crashed happened when he was arrested.
Yeah,
Or
when
he
his
was
house
Yeah, that's
about to
got
be
his
right.
house
arrested.
got when they
Yeah,
raided his
something.
house in Miami or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then
Be
now the
interesting.
trial is going on. And so I asked, does it have anything to do with the trial? And this is a creative yes. And so it's a strategy and it's one of two things.
Yep.
It's like part of it.
Yeah.
And so the other part has to do with the first question I think that Barbara asked, your pendulum.
I'm
Does
getting
it
I'm
have to
getting
do with
Little
chills too
people,
as you're
yeah.
even saying all that. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
And can we expect like another signal like this coming out? Can we ask that? Another boat signal?
Will there
Can
be
we
another
expect?
shipping signal for us? Yes.
Yes, okay. So
So we're
let's
gonna
keep
have to
our
keep
eyes
an eye
open.
out.
Yeah.
And it's
Keep our,
interesting, it was a Mexican ship.
yeah.
And where do a lot of those incidents happen? It's at that border coming in from there, right? And then the name of the boat was Descending Eagle.
Yeah.
So the eagle is usually a symbol of the US, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
is it like, okay, we're coming for you. The battle is
Wow.
on, you know?
Yep.
That went deeper than I thought.
Yeah.
How about that? Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, so
So
that's what we get. Let me get my sage here for a second here before we finish this video, honey. Get my sage out. Oops,
yeah,
sorry about that.
for sure.
I'll
I need
use
that.
Mark's
I need
detox
that
spray.
red dragon's
Yep. Dragon's blood.
dragon's blood. Yeah.
There you
Let's
go.
clear that out for that energy there. Get Lynn's eagle feather here.
Yes.
No eagles. No eagles.
What is it?
You got the turkey vulture. You have a turkey. You
I like
have
turkeys.
a guinea.
Guinea. Oh yeah, the guineas. Oh, I remember the guineas you had.
Yeah.
All right. That's what we got from that. According to the cards, this is what the cards is telling us, everybody. We're reading them, interpreting them. If you see anything different in our cards, please come and comment below and let us know and let us talk about it. Maybe we'll do another video and talk about what you've got too. So yes, that concludes the video, I believe,
Yep.
on the Mexican Brooklyn Bridge thing. We'd like to
Yep.
thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for watching this video. If you watched it all the way up until the end, even if you didn't, we thank you anyway. And Kaila's going to let you know where we can be found.
So we are on YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, and Facebook. We are the Three of Pentacles community on Facebook. So please come and join us there. Please beware of scammers. We will never contact you first. And thank you so much for watching.
And do your own research.
Bye, everyone.